Oh, it's hot in here. In Australia, we're at the Elimination Chamber, folks. The road to WrestleMania really starts to heat up here. From Perth, Australia, WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown present to you the Elimination Chamber. Men's Chamber, Women's Chamber, the winners of which will go on to face their respected world champions on the brand that they represent. Everything on the line, everything to lose, and we kick off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. Roxanne, Michelle, Stephanie, Rhea, Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill, who will go ahead and face Io Sky on the SmackDown side of things. We have the home country boy, Grayson Waller. He wanted a challenge. Raw have borrowed Sheamus to SmackDown for this match. This is going to be a classic from the REC Arena in Perth, Australia. Santos Escobar, he came close before. He's going to have another attempt this time inside a steel cage. The United States titles on the line. Trick Williams, Santos Escobar. Jey Uso, main event. Jey Uso winning the number one contenders match at Ludwig Kaiser gets an opportunity at Ilja Dragunov's Intercontinental Championship. That's live and it's tonight. And tag team action. Randy and Drew will face off at Mania for the WWE Championship, but that won't be a straightforward path. Cody, Gunther selected as their respective partners. They'll take part in tag team action, and of course our men's main event, the Chamber, Austin Theory, Penta, Punk, Reigns, AJ Styles and Carmelo, who will book their ticket to the grandest stage of them all. Well, what a way to kick things off, folks. We're straight inside that chamber as the door opens. We're kicking off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The winner of this, of course, will have a title shot at the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. That is currently Io Sky, but will it be Io Sky come WrestleMania? Well, we don't know, but starting things off, entering the arena is Jordynne Grace making her PLE debut. Oh no, it isn't. She was at the Rumble. I'm an idiot. Well, her solo. No, wait, shut the hell up. She takes on 5 other women. Can she book her ticket to WrestleMania? And Roxy is here. The Prodigy. My pick, ladies and gentlemen. This is who I think's going to win the entire chamber. This is who my money's on. I think she's a safe bet, but of course there's big hitters. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill. Can Roxanne be a dark horse in this match? I think so. what annoys me about the Elimination Chamber also is how the default attires are the only ones you can have. It's so annoying. But yeah, that's the case. We can only have default, as Roxy's going to be in them chamber. Of course, the order you enter does dictate the order that you enter the pods, and the first 4 women will go into them plastic or glass pods, sorry. They will be released at 2-minute intervals, or 1-minute intervals, is it, in the Elimination Chamber? 1-minute intervals. Well, we'll just guess. When the timer comes up, you know somebody's coming in. Of course, they enter at random. It's a random selection. There's no particular order. That is the truth. So, who have we got here? A storm is coming. Jade, of course, coming up a little bit short at the Royal Rumble with the Elimination Chamber here tonight. Will she book her ticket? I mean, Io Sky versus Jade Cargill, a lot of contrast there. The styles don't really match. It could be quite an interesting fight. A powerhouse versus a super agile technical wrestler. Could Jade be the one to walk out of the chamber with her hand raised as Rod Zapata is overlooking and watching? Oh, just took a step back. He had a camera problem there. As Rod Zapata watching these women enter, Jade will go into a pod, meaning that she will not start this matchup. It's looking ever more likely it's going to be either Rhea, Charlotte. It could be one of them. Imagine them two starting off. Imagine if they start off and win it. That would be incredible. And the worst thing about these pods is sitting in them for the alert time. If you're the last competitor, you just although you're fresh, you're just itching to get in there. And the last pod is going to be taken up by the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Well, booking is always in her favour this time. The look's in her favour. So she'll be in a pod, that meaning that she's not starting this match, which obviously points to the other two women. They're going to start out as Charlotte looking for a 15th Women's World Championship. Can she get it through the chamber and book her ticket to WrestleMania? And I'm going to announce now that originally I was going to use the 41 Las Vegas Arena. However, that is coming to 2K25 and have the Bloodline Edition. So we're going to use WrestleMania XL. I think it's the right call. And we're going to have a real showcase as the Eradicator in her home country. What a win. This would be an unforgettable memory for Rhea Ripley should she be in Perth in the chamber and punch her ticket to face Io Sky. This would be a huge moment for Rhea Ripley in her career, as she's going to start this one out. Of course, if anyone, in my opinion, if anyone's going to start out this match and win it, it's going to be Rhea Ripley. So not necessarily a disadvantage, because she's just so good and she'll be able to last the full minutes of the chamber. She of course, very resilient, very what's the word? She's very what's the word I'm looking for? Where you can take a lot of punishment but still keep going forward. Yeah, that. So Rhea's in the ring. She's going to start, and it's a disadvantage to Rhea, but well, it's not a disadvantage, but the WWE Hall of Famer, wife of the legendary Undertaker, is going to start off in the ring with her. Of course, Michelle signed to a short-term contract on SmackDown because of her impressive Rumble performance. As Rhea looks, there's a lot of history there. 2 WrestleMania matches worth of history between them two women, as we welcome Michelle to Perth, Australia, mate. Heard that she was sunbathing on the sunny beaches of Perth in the days leading up to this, relaxing. She said she's proven everything. She's gone in the Hall of Fame. An Elimination Chamber and a WrestleMania main event is something she'd like to add to her career. Can Michelle McCool go through the other 5 women and win this match? It's a big ask, folks. It's a huge ask. But we'll see. We'll see. We're all about seeing the fans are rowdy here. And we're underway straight away. Michelle, Irish whip to Ripley. And I am still sticking with Roxanne as my pick. I'd like to know if you guys can comment now who you think will win the chambers in the men's and the women's before when it starts. And then see if you are right. See if you can predict the booking. That's an interesting game we can play. And it started off pretty well for Michelle. as she goes for a drop onto the ropes. That's going to injure the throat of Rhea. Thankfully, she doesn't have to do much talking. But of course, the Australian accent sometimes can be quite demanding of the voice box. Should you get that damage, I'd hate to see what you'd sound like. And grapple from Rhea. Picks her up and slam. Scoop slam. Stomps, and we're going to have our first entrant. Our third entrant, but our first entrant from the pods. Who will it be? Charlotte looks ready to go. Rhea to the top rope. And that light, of course, indicates who's coming in next. When it stops, that will be the person who enters next. And it's Perez. It's Roxy. Here's the pick. She was the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis in real life. She's going to be that literal Iron Woman if she runs into the edge of that cell. And will she be the Iron Woman, theoretically speaking, in this chamber match? Well, we'll find out. But not if she's picking fights with Rhea Ripley early on. That's not a good... I would go for Michelle, and I would try and catch Rhea off guard. Rhea's such a dominant superstar. She's so used to dominating matches. I think that is massively important to remember if you're somebody like Roxanne Perez, who maybe is more of an opportunist, as Michelle. She's going to use that rope to get elevation, stomp, as we have 3 women left in the pods. Who will enter next? We have Jade, Charlotte and Jordan, and it must be 1 minute intervals. And bouncing ahead of Perez off of that ring mat is not a pretty place to be. You can go home with concussion, and when you got flights all the way from Australia to the United States, that's not a good sign. It's going to be Jordynne Grace, formerly TNA Knockouts champion, new signing to WWE, and here on our universe representing SmackDown, and she will have no fear going for Rhea Ripley, as Michelle McCool's going to get involved. Irish whip into the corner. So, Rhea Ripley is in first, and look at the 2 women that are still left to come in. You've got Jade Cargill and the 14-time Women's World Champion, as Jordynne Grace is in the trio where Michelle McCool nearly got pinned there. As we drink the Pepsi. And Rhea clotheslines, and this is a comeback, I believe. No, it isn't. It's just a 3 clothesline to Michelle. If you're looking at the top of your screen, 2 young up-and-coming talents of the main roster, Roxanne Perez, Jordynne Grace. They've got big futures on this universe mode, I'm telling you. And of course, Raw comes to you live tomorrow from Perth, Australia. It's a full trilogy of SmackDown, Elimination Chamber and Raw coming to you live from Perth, Australia. Jade Cargill is in the match. I'm still going to stick with Roxanne. I think that's the right call. German suplex from Rhea. And that's a nice neck backbreaker on Jordan. As Rhea, look at that, to Roxanne straight with the MMA skills. Rhea Ripley has a hold of Jade Cargill. Reversed Irish whip and launched onto that mat on the outside. And don't be deceived, folks, just because it looks soft. Going to the outside of the ring like that, like Jade just throwing bodies everywhere. Michelle pinfall, Jordan gets out at 2.5. Getting thrown over that top rope onto that mat is never good. That is underneath that mat is pure steel, and the mat is only thin, so you can imagine the pain in that. And we're going to see Charlotte enter the ring now, and that'll be all 6 women in the ring, and we'll be halfway to determining who's going to go through. Jade kicks out at 1. Charlotte's in the match, the 14-time Women's World Champion. She's main evented Mania before. Is she going to do it again? Look at the strength of Rhea Ripley here. Has Jade Cargill up, an electric chair. Could have a 1 here. Seems like everybody's going for Jade. Maybe not the worst tactic, kick out at 1 by Jade. Rhea's unbelievable. She cannot believe what she's seen. A bit of a rivalry there. Jade escapes. Elbow drop. Look at Jordynne Grace carrying Roxanne around, and in the top of your screen you got Charlotte with a reverse neck lock on Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool, a WWE Hall of Famer. In the Elimination Chamber at the age that she is it good? Being in a chamber, she's going to go for a Styles Clash here, though. Styles Clash on Charlotte. Is that going to be enough? And Jade's into the glass. This is not good. What is Rhea thinking? Oh, and smashes her against that pod. That pod is a dangerous place to be. If I were Jade and Rhea, I'd stay with the hell away. Because if you go through that pod, that's pure glass, and that will rip open your flesh like a horror movie. Roxy taking Jordynne Grace to the ropes. Jade and Rhea are having a real big fight on the outside, and backbreaker. And Michelle tossed to the outside by Charlotte. Who, Io Sky will be watching this match, but just because Jade's going to go for something here. Look on the left of your screen. What the hell is Jade Cargill doing? That's going to end career straight through the glass. It's over. Somebody call a medic for Rhea Ripley, goddammit. Straight through the glass as we have a pinfall in the ring. Somebody called the damn match. Through the glass. Spear from Jade Cargill sending Rhea Ripley through that glass. That is not good. Pinfall here. I'd be surprised if she even moves, let alone kicks. Oh, how? And this is what I mean about the resiliency of Rhea bloody Ripley. She's in her home country as well, which makes it all the more important, and throwing her into the chain link edge of the chamber. It's not a weapon, but everybody who ever enters the elimination tends to see it that way. And Rhea fighting back, I can only imagine the pain her back's going to be in the morning. Can't imagine she'll be on Friday Night SmackDown next week. And scoop slam. And Rhea going to fight back. Charlie Flair. Beautiful exploder there from Charlotte Flair. German suplex from Jordan. The powerhouses. And Rhea throwing that spear from Jade. Spear from Jade to Jordan. That was completely out of nowhere. The referee counts and a kick out at 2.5. Goodness me. You've got to be more on your feet. The inexperience maybe of Jordan Grace, but Jade sees an opportunity going for a pinfall on Michelle, and it just seems like Jade wants to get rid of someone. Anyone. Is she eliminated? No, kicks out at 2.5. I hate the camera angle they do so you can't see the referee. That's so annoying. Because I don't like having the numbers. It takes away from the immersion, you know what I mean? But maybe we have to add them on at a later time. And Jade thrown to the outside again. And don't forget, and Roxanne's just hit not a Canadian Destroyer, but a power bomb, a flip power bomb. And look at Michelle. Rhea Ripley has took some serious punishment this fight in her home country, but I have full faith that she'll come through in this match. But my pick is still Roxanne. I'm going for a Roxanne Rhea last two. But Roxy looks like she's in trouble because she's actually got to deal with Charlotte and Rhea. Well, not anymore. Jade nearly sent to she's going to be sent to the gulag by a push and going to go for a pinfall. And a kick out 1. There was an interesting move to go for a kick out Charlotte and Rhea. A lot of history between these two. 2 WrestleMania matches. Neck breaker. Neck breaker to Rhea. And grapple. There's so much going on. Michelle McCool's going for something here. Flip neck breaker. Another neck breaker from Charlotte. There's just neck breakers everywhere. Everyone's trying to break each other's neck. I'm surprised Jade Cargill hasn't got a broken neck from going through that glass. And look at Roxanne taking a bow. Proud of the work she's doing on Jordan Grace. Still no woman eliminated yet, though. Every competitor's been in the ring for quite a while, and that's testament to how resilient and good the women are of today's professional wrestling. I think Rhea's just hit the riptide on Charlotte as well in the top left of your screen. 2. No, the Queen is still in. I thought that was it, but Jordan, oh my god. And that's going to hurt your coccyx because it's no, not Roxanne. Not Roxanne. 2, 3, no. Roxanne's eliminated by Jordan Grace. My pick's gone, folks. Michelle's got a pin on Rhea here. And kick out. Oh no, it's Charlotte, sorry. It's because they're both wearing the black gear. You couldn't really see the head, to be fair, in my defence. What the hell's... Is this a penta driver by Jordan? Michelle's going to go here. Look on the top left. 2, 3. She does Jordan with 2 eliminations. I'm sure that if she... should she not win this, she has a credible excuse to be competing at the world level because she's eliminated both people. Now down to the final 4. Who will go to Mania? Will it be Jordan Grace, who's got both of the eliminations of this match, and Jade Cargill just clotheslines her to hell? Will it be Jade? Will it be the Queen, Charlotte Flair? Will she go capture a 15th world title? Or will it be home girl, home country girl, Rhea bloody Ripley? And Jade's just hit Jaded there. Gonna go for the pinfall on Jordan Grace. No. Jordan kicks out. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with Jordan Grace. Rhea going for a pin on Charlotte. Not really sure what happened there, but if this gets rid of Charlotte, which it won't, Charlotte manages to kick out 2.5. That was really close, folks. I genuinely thought that was it. And punches to the face of Charlotte. And of course, this is the last PLE, and it's only just dawned on me. Headbutt by Rhea. The last PLE of 2K24. WWE 2K24. The next, that's Frog Splash. Sorry, folks, on Charlotte. That could do it. And we got Torture Rack on. Charlotte's gone. That's a huge gone, and it's a huge loss to this chamber. Now it's down to 3 women. Jordynne Grace, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill. So it's the last PLE on WWE 2K24. It's not the last episode. We got a couple more, I think. We got, I think the 7th of March is a Monday. No, it's a Friday, isn't it? And sit-down powerbomb there from Jade. Could she be about to eliminate Jordynne? No. 2 count, the referee signals. Jade's had enough. She's got to watch out for Rhea, though. This is what I'm saying. Rhea's always watching. Like Mike Wazowski. Oh, and a zigzag from Rhea. Yeah, so we go over on WWE anyway to 2K25 in a couple of weeks' time. That's super exciting. Don't know if I don't know how long it's going to take me to set it all up. So it's whether I miss a week of uploads of this universe mode on WWE or upload some 2K. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I mean, if I only miss a week in the year, that's still pretty impressive, right? And just hit the kick out from Jaden. Look at Jordan there, super opportunistic. Knee backbreaker with the knees. Rhea gonna grapple. Jordynne Grace gets shoulder tackled. We've got Saturday night's main event on the 8th of March, folks, as well. That will be going down no matter what. Saturday night's main event. It should the arena be in 2K25. We might have to reshuffle some dates around. WrestleMania is fixed at 5th and 6th of April. So don't worry about shoving dates around. That's why I'm not announcing anything. That's why I'm not really announcing anything till I at least know A, the full roster, and B, like what is Saturday night's main event in WWE 2K25. As this is reaching the penultimate end here. Jade Cargill stalking Rhea. That's the one you've got to get rid of, in my opinion. And she is gonna. That slam is horrendous, going for the pinfall. And she didn't even see it coming. 1, 2, kick out. Rhea was the first entrant into this Elimination Chamber, by the way. She was the first woman with Michelle McCool. And she's still here, kicking out. Jordan goes for that kick. I think she was going for a finisher. Oh, and we're about to see Riptide. The end is near, folks, and Jade's stalking her. Jordynne Grace, been such an impressive performance. And she's gone. It's between Rhea and Jade. Who will Io Sky or the women's WWE Champion face roll-up pin? That's a smart move. 2 and kick out from Rhea. Rhea's pissed. She reversed it into her own pinfall. Can she kick out? Ooh, that was close. Jade nearly losing there. Oh no. Not the electric chair again. Rhea bloody Ripley in Australia in front of a home crowd. She's going to do it, folks. I can feel it. I can feel it in my stomach. I can feel it in my hands as Jade got one last push. This main event will mean everything to Jade. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Rhea Ripley is not going to WrestleMania. Jade is about to hit Jaded. And does hit it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. What the... I nearly swore. How is she kicked out of that? I cannot believe it. Rhea Ripley kicks out of that. How is she still standing? She's been through the glass. She's had finishes on her. Jade's going to have to do everything to put her away. Now going to take her to the outside. And what on earth is Jade Cargill thinking out here? Because nothing ever good happens out here. Oh, she's going to put her through the other chamber, isn't she? But Rhea's quick to reverse. Now Rhea's going to bring her back in the ring. She don't want to go through that glass again. Makes sense. Jade lost her head. And when you lose your head, you lose control. Lose focus. What the hell? We've seen this submission from Rhea before. And it's such a dangerous submission because your back is so stretched. Is she going to tap? She taps and Rhea wins the chamber from number 1. What an impressive victory, man. Rhea Ripley has punched her ticket to WrestleMania and will face the WWE Women's Champion. That is not guaranteed to be Io Sky, but one thing that is guaranteed is Mammy is going to Mania. Are we ready, folks? Because it's fight night. Sheamus versus Grayson Waller. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis agreeing to give Grayson a hometown PLE appearance. but they couldn't have picked a better superstar as the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Looks like he's in the Matrix, and I don't know why the entrances do this, but here in Perth, Australia, the big Irish Celtic Warrior is here to disrupt the Aussie party. Can he do it, or will Grayson Waller get victory on home turf? He has that shillelagh in hand, so Sheamus rocking the Irish heritage here. Of course, that's my heritage, but here he comes. Listen to this ovation for Waller. How much will he affect this crowd, and how much will the crowd affect him? Well, I'm pretty sure that Sheamus isn't affected at all. Such an experienced wrestler, and pretty much every match is an away match for Sheamus, hailing from Ireland. He's always fighting in the US and other countries. It'd be nice to actually see the WWE go to Ireland. Maybe in this universe mode we might head to Ireland, because there's also Lyra. There's plenty of wrestlers that we could use there. Becky Lynch as well. So we're about to get underway. Sheamus Waller, Elimination Chamber. Uppercut there from Sheamus. Come on, fella. He's feeling it. A nice clothesline from Sheamus. Of course, the Aussie will not be wanting to lose on home turf, but it is an introduction to SmackDown's Grayson Waller. And don't forget, Raw is where you'll find the Celtic Warrior. A promotional match and a cross-branded match agreed by both general manager. What the hell? He's going for a Celtic cross from the top rope already. No, he isn't. I thought he was going to, and rolling fireman's carry. That could do it, folks. Now roll him up. Hook of the leg. 1. Nah, not even a 2 count there for Sheamus. Good start from the Celtic Warrior. Fast start. Big clubbing blow. Now Grayson Waller going to fight back. Has him in the headlock. Punch to the face. Irish whip throwing Sheamus to the outside. Of course, many people comment on Sheamus's sort of whiteness. It's very hot here in Perth, Australia. The Celtic Warrior will... he used to once upon a time be called the Great White Sheamus, which I think is fitting considering his wrestling style. He is a brawler, a bruiser, and can do damage. And reversed. No, it didn't. He kicked him in the foot. And now Waller's going to work on the outside of the ring on Sheamus. Grab of the stomach and Irish whip into the announcer's desk by Waller, followed by an elbow drop. Good work here. Good output from Grayson Waller. It's good to be back home. He's been stroking koalas at the zoo, as Grayson Waller said it feels good to be back home. Sheamus is trying to make his home feel like a place he doesn't want to be here tonight, as Sheamus continues the assault. Waller back to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Nothing good ever happens in the corner. Of course, we've seen one Aussie already win tonight. Rhea Ripley winning that Elimination Chamber. She'll be going to WrestleMania to face the WWE Women's Champion, whoever that may be. Currently, Io Sky. Things can change in this universe mode. We have Saturday night's main event coming up. One match that is for sure on that card is AJ Styles versus John Cena, as voted for you guys. That is the main event. That's for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will the winner of tonight's Elimination Chamber be facing? Will it be AJ Styles or John Cena? Well, we'll have to find out. Waller doing some good work here, but Sheamus just too powerful. I thought he was going for a brogue kick. And it's like we're in the Matrix. You can see every hand movement. This was in the game as well. It's not like post production. It was like when I was playing. I think it's the arena. And reversal from Waller. Can he fight back? A lot at stake when you're in front of your home crowd. Big expectations. Sheamus breaks out of it again. Waller Irish whipped into the corner. Sheamus, knee to the head. Throws him away. Axe handle. What's Sheamus going to do here? Has him up. Fall away slam. Waller's in trouble here. Sheamus building a lot of momentum. Going to go for the pin. Rods up at her. 2, 3. It's very, very close. Sheamus maybe sensing the end. Getting Waller back to his feet. Can Waller fight back? Irish whip and throws him out the ring. Going to take this outside. Of course, countouts do count in this match. It's a disqualification match. Therefore, normal rules apply. So Sheamus needs to bring this back in the ring as Waller playing possum. Rolls around Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior. What in this year's Universe mode? Oh, that's a beautiful move from Waller. What will the careers of these two superstars look like throughout this Universe mode? Well, of course, with the WWE releases in real life, we've kind of got a rough idea who will be here and who will be leaving. So that will be interesting. So these two, obviously still with the WWE, will be here for 2025. Sheamus going to go back to the outside. No, he isn't. Sees Waller teetering back to the ring. Waller doesn't look good, but Sheamus intercepts him. I'm going to suplex him into the ring, and the strength of Sheamus. Something that is often overlooked on the Celtic Warrior is his strength. He's a ridiculously strong competitor. He can do a lot of moves, and he can really do damage to Sheamus. Brings him back to his feet, I think. Waller in trouble, dazed, reversal, and Waller misses. That's not good. Sheamus misses the club, and Sheamus, I believe, blocked that, but Waller's gonna. No, he isn't. Back and forth here as we reach the last quarter of this match, and double fist to the face. That's gonna do it, folks. I think Waller's unconscious too, and a kick out by Waller at 2.5. Oh, the referee stopped counting, so he must have seen the shoulder up, something that we must have missed. Bringing Waller back to his feet. Irish whip now into the corner. Maybe Sheamus is letting him live a bit longer, enjoy the Australian crowd a bit longer before he puts him away. Has hold of him, and Waller reverses. Has Waller got some fight left? It's been all Sheamus and a little bit of Waller. Oh no, this move is dangerous. We've seen Waller use this move to finish people off before. Jumps in, roll up, and stunner. That's going to do it, folks. Sheamus caught napping. Definitely wasn't expected, and Sheamus gets the shoulder up at 2.5. I don't know how he did that, actually. Incredible work. Waller jumping to the outside, enjoying and oozing in confidence now in front of his home people. Of course, many people look to the likes of Rhea Ripley as their representation. Bronson Reed unfortunately didn't make it to Elimination Chamber, losing to the big dog Roman Reigns. But he's someone they'd look for. I don't necessarily know how they feel about Grayson Waller as he gets kneed in the face. And what's going to happen now? Reversal after reversal. Waller kicking away, trying to get out. Big fist. He has Sheamus in trouble here. Sheamus gets out, and Sheamus is telegraphing everything. And Sheamus going for something else. Reversed. Looked like he was going to go for that bro kick out here. The beginning of the end. The Celtic cross hits. Go to the corner, Sheamus. Claim your victory, fella. And no, he doesn't. He decides to drop him with the leg drop. And now he is going to feel it. Now he's gone to the corner. And now he's sensing the end. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, about to put him away. White noise, about to connect, and does. Now Waller's in trouble as White Noise is about to win the match. Sheamus wins his debut match on Universe mode in a brilliant match, to be honest. And quite well dominated by Sheamus. We saw glimpses from Grayson Waller on his home turf, but a victory for the Celtic Warrior. What will this mean for him on Raw? Well, I'm excited to find out. Well, this past week on SmackDown, or the past 2 weeks on SmackDown, we have seen the atrocities that have occurred between Trick Williams, the United States Champion, and Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma. The production crew had to bring in not one steel structure today, two, because General Manager Nick Aldis felt it important that these two had no way of escaping, and if they do escape, they win the match. But this is a United States Championship contest. Trick Williams defending against Santos Escobar, who on the debut and premiere episode of SmackDown, a lot of people have said he had that match won and should be our United States Champion right now. So Santos here to prove they're going to be locked inside a steel cage. Of course, so we have that main event between the men. We've seen the steel structure that is the Elimination Chamber. With the women, we have the men's chamber up in our main event. But now it's time to whoop that Trick. Of course, Trick Williams, bit of an underwhelming performance in the premiere episode, but in the mixed tag team match where he was with Lyra Valkyria against Roxy and Santos, a lot better performance from Trick. He's going to want to defend the United States Championship here and take it back home to SmackDown. And Santos is wanting to just do what he did on the premiere episode, smother Trick in offense and win the match. Well, it's for that United States Championship. It's hot here in Australia as well, so make sure that you've got your sun cream on, folks. And that's what it's all about. The coveted United States Championship, SmackDown's premier title. Everybody wants to hold the United States Championship. It's a beacon of opportunity on the blue brand. Santos is going to want to win as we wait for the ring announcer to do the introductions, or he's doing them at the moment. Who will pin, submit, or escape the cage? Well, we're about to find out, folks. Trick looks nervous, or maybe that the nerves are fake confidence. Who knows? I mean, when you have the performance like you do on the premiere episode of SmackDown, there is a lot to be nervous about, because Santos Escobar should be standing here in the eyes of many as your United States champion, and he should be the one defending against, well, somebody. Excuse me, folks. And Rod Zapata going to hold that title up. That's what it's all about. Who will go back to SmackDown? The United States champion. The cage lowers. And when that cage lowers and the referees lock them padlocks around the top of the ring, there is nothing but steel surrounding you as we're underway here, folks. Trick straight after. And he's going to have to, in my opinion, have a lot faster start, which it looks like he's worked into his game plan. Irish whip into the cell goes Santos Escobar. Never a good place to be. And Trick just getting a bit cocky there. I think he forgets the past weeks of SmackDown. Santos kicks to the head. Does escape, I think. Nope. Santos going to bring him back, and a beautiful dropkick reversed by Trick. Going to have to be a strong performance from Trick here if he is going to win. Santos was a big threat suplex. That will help. That will help indeed. Irish whip into the steel. That steel is not good for anybody. It will imprint into your skin. It will cut you wide open, and it will leave lasting damage. As Trick Williams gets Santos to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. What's he thinking now? Santos escapes. Throws Trick into the corner. And of course Santos Escobar, what a win, and what a brilliant night it'll be here down in Perth, Australia, should Santos leave Australia with the United States Championship. Legado del Fantasma will have their first pot of gold. Motor City Machine Guns currently the tag team champions, of course. Santos will be pushing Los Garza to go for them championships, and the Legado del Fantasma can be fully dripped in gold as Santos here, appreciating his own work in front of this Australian crowd, embracing, and he's asking for the referee to open the door. Maybe thinks he has it won already, maybe a bit preemptive, as Santos is not aware of Trick. Back to his feet, clothesline, brings him back to his feet, and reversal from Trick. Gonna have to say I'm a little bit more impressed with Trick, and this is never good. This never ends well. Top her up, and he's precarious. They're both gonna climb. Goodness me, what on earth, superplex, and it's a king-sized one inside the cell. The cage, sorry, going for the pinfall. Of course, this match can be won in 3 ways: pinfall, submission, or climb the cage. So any of them 3 methods, you can win the United States Championship. Of course, so you don't need to pin the champion to win. Trick, big punches in the corner. Santos falls to the bottom corner, which leaves you more vulnerable, and choking the neck with the boot. Trick is gonna. I thought he was gonna call for the door there. Decided against it. Santos is back in charge and knee to the face. Of course, will we see one of these men attempt to climb the cage? That will be interesting. And that's using the head to spring off the jaw of Trick Williams. That will make him lose disorientation and potentially break his jaw and snap. We've seen Penta use that move. It's called the Sacrifice. And of course, tomorrow night we are on Monday Night Raw from Perth, Australia. We've had SmackDown in Perth. We've had the Eliminate. Well, we're in the midst of the Perth, and what is Trick and avoids Santos rather smartly there. Good movement from Trick and an axe handle. We've had SmackDown in Perth. We're currently at the Elimination Chamber. The Monday Night Raw team will be there for you tomorrow, and that's going to be an epic show. All the fallout for Elimination Chamber and the real road to Saturday night's main event, and WrestleMania will begin. And Trick escapes somehow. He needs to try climb that cage. Santos is in a groggy position, but he's not convinced, and he's trying to get down, but there's no way down without Santos. And Santos brings him to his feet, and he had a drop kick out, not even a 1 count there from Trick. Will not want to lose the United States champion, and into the steel cage goes Trick Willie. And now Santos, Irish whip, and flapjack. Could Trick have this match won? He's going to bring him back to his feet. And Trick kick. He's going to climb the cage now. Might have enough time to escape here. What is he doing? Is he going to climb? He's going to move across. Maybe looking for something more central as he climbs the cage. Santos not moved yet. The referee, Rod Zapata, will be around the corner to check if Trick Williams does escape. Of course, the rules of the steel cage is yet both feet have to touch the ground. And he's trying to get over, but looks like Santos has got to his feet, and Trick's trying to get over here. And Santos going to stop him. He's there to meet him. What the hell? Falling from this height is never good, folks. Bringing Trick back down. And drags him back down to the rope. Both men teetering dangerously. This is such a dangerous position to be in. Can Trick Williams escape and bounce in the head off the steel as Santos Escobar using the cage as a weapon. This is not good for Trick Willie. And a punch to the face. Santos maybe experiencing the end. Trick being dragged to the corner. Bounced off the turnbuckle. Will we see a new United States champion crowned on our second PLE? That would be a huge. It would, I believe, it would be the. Would it be the first SmackDown title change of the Universe mode? Should Santos win and has him up in the fireman's carry, and a driver there that could have it won. And Trick's gonna kick out. It was close though. It was close, and now surely going to attempt to climb the cage, and leg drop missed. Trick telegraphs it. Stomp to the stomach. Nice neck breaker from Trick. Should try and climb the cage now. Trick, no, he's going to go high risk. And he hits him with that elbow drop. Trick doing everything to retain his United States Championship here. And what on earth is Trick Williams thinking? Another elbow drop. He's making sure that Santos stays down. I think Santos is pretty motionless. Grapple. Irish whip now into the corner. Good work here from Trick Williams. Trying to retain his United States Championship. Has Santos, we've seen this already, he's going to go for another one. This is 2 superplexing. This is not good in that structure. Go for the pinfall, Trick. Trick's obviously tired as well, you can tell by his demeanour. He's going to ask the referee to open the door. No, he isn't. Maybe he is. Oh, he is. A slight mistake there. The referee opening the door. Santos is scrambling to his feet. Trick isn't aware. He's looking and the door's open. Can he escape? No, he can't. But he reverses it an axe handle. And the referee locking that cage door up. Of course, it will only be opened as and when the superstars ask for it to be done. And punches again from Trick. And I believe Santos Escobar's busted wide open. He's bleeding like a government mule. Went for that Trick kick again, missed. And now Santos is about to put him away, and Canadian Destroyer, or should I say Mexican Destroyer, pinfall attempt here. Can he get it? There's no rope break. Trick 2 and a kick out. Trick Williams, who's going to walk out? And what a match this has been, folks. Who's going to walk out the United States champion? I cannot tell you. Now Santos is surely feeling the beginning of the end. Beautiful arm drag there. Lucha style. Maybe has it won. He's going to attempt to climb the cage now. No, he isn't. He's going for a splash and hits it. And Trick could be done here. If Santos can climb the cage, Trick Williams might not move, and he's gonna. This is the right thing to do. Very smart from Santos. Can he climb the cage? United States Championship on the line. He has the first stage done. He's at the top. Just reach over. Trick getting back to his feet. Is Santos Escobar going to become the new United States champion? Oh my goodness. A Trick failing. And Trick going to climb. Is he going to catch him? I don't think he is. Santos is over the cage. And I think Santos is about to win the United States Championship. Trick going to follow. Oh my goodness. Santos Escobar escapes the cage and is your new United States champion. Well, That was close, folks. Trick Williams ever so close to catching him, but that is justice for the premiere episode of SmackDown. Santos Escobar, your new United States champion. So we have another title match for you folks. It's back-to-back brilliant action here in Perth, Australia. This time it's for the Raw's title. It's for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, main event, Jey Uso beating Ludwig Kaiser to get this opportunity at Ilja Dragunov's, who you guys voted for the Intercontinental Champion. Can the Yeet Master get a victory here? With everybody saying, nah, I'm joking, everybody's yeeting in Perth, Australia as main event Jey makes his way to the ring. Can he disrupt? And we've just seen Santos Escobar take the United States Championship. Will main event Jey Uso take the Intercontinental title here in Perth, Australia? Some people believe that Jey is onto bigger things. Some others disagree. I'm not bringing up anything real life related, but right here in this universe mode, this is a perfect, excuse me, I just burped. Some people believe that Jey is starting at Intercontinental level, and in this universe mode, that's where he's going to start. Will work his way up. We know the popularity is not so much yeeting the people of Australia, but more bowing to Jey Uso as if he's a god. And look at that, they're all bowing to Jey Uso as he's about to go toe-to-toe with the Mad Dragon, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. That's no easy task. Jey, many people say he has 3 moves of doom. Well, I think Jey is much more than that. I think he's an extremely talented wrestler. He was a fantastic tag team wrestler, but we've seen other great former tag team wrestlers like Edge and Jeff Hardy burst onto the scene and do the thing on their own, but they don't get a immediate match against this man in this universe mode. This man is probably Jey's toughest task, the Mad Dragon. Sorry, I had to lean back there, roll my sleeves up for this one, folks, because this is going to get down and gritty as the Mad Dragon bashing the ramp here in Perth, Australia. He will want to leave as the Intercontinental Champion. He will not want a repeat of what's just happened from the SmackDown side of things, as Ilja is a man with many talents, great wrestler, very diverse. Some people call him a hybrid wrestler, can go toe-to-toe with the best grapplers in the world and high flyers, also good with brawlers. He can do the lot. As the referee does the introductions, main event Jey Uso will get an opportunity to look at this. And I'm going to be honest, I think we're going to change some of the titles to the older ones. I like the White Intercontinental Championship from 2017. Well, it's actually from the 90s, but if you know which one I mean, then I think I'm going to change it to that. United States I'm quite happy with. I was thinking about changing the world titles, potentially. I don't know what to. If you guys have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. That would be much appreciated, as Jey is appreciating this Australia crowd. The tag team titles I'm definitely keeping as the coloured ones, the red and blue. I like them. Oh, actually, do we change them to the old Raw and SmackDown ones? We'll figure it out. I might change like every title, to be honest. Not like what it is, but like I might just change the design that we use. The Intercontinental, I'm definitely going to do the white one. The United States, I'm quite happy with the new one. The women's tag don't have another option. The tag team, it's difficult. I think we keep the ones we're using. And WWE and World, we might go to Spinner Belt or Winged Eagle. I think we're going to go Winged Eagle, actually. But anyway, back to the match. We're in a PLE, and I'm talking about World Championships. Jey, Ilja, who will come out on top as we are going to grapple Jey, going for a punch. And of course, I told you, Ilja Dragunov is super diverse, can adapt. Knee to the stomach of Jey Uso here as he chokes Jey Uso out. Can Jey build a little bit of momentum back and try and maybe win this match in what would be a great career first? I believe Ilja was gathering his thoughts for a moment, went to the outside of the ring. Jey gonna fight back, of course, donning a black and pink attire with the words Y-E-E-T, and we've seen that from The Rock, where it spells yeet, which is a saying that he developed in 2023 in a press conference with Cody Rhodes. Of course, it was a popular saying to describe throwing things. If you throw something, you could say you yeeted it, so a little bit confused why it came back. I don't know if it has the same meaning, but yeet in the Urban Dictionary is Jey going to work now. I believe yeet might actually be in the dictionary now. Drop kick. Going to go for a pinfall on Ilja. Could surprise people with an early win, and Ilja gets the shoulder up. Jey bringing him back to his feet. The Mad Dragon's still got a lot of fight left. Super kick to the mid and an uppercut to follow it. For me, a lot of people say Jey Uso is a one-dimensional wrestler. He's a fantastic brawler, but I think he's much more than that. I think he has a high-flying offense that is unpredictable. He also is very resilient, as you can see, and Ilja hits him with the underhook suplex. He's going to hit him with another suplex here. And that's what Ilja is so good at, grappling and wearing you down. He's a technician. He's a student of the game. Not of Triple H, I mean, of professional wrestling. Irish whip into the corner. Jey reverses. Oh, it's not going into the corner. Ilja springs him off the top rope. Comes back in the ring. Main event Jey, clothesline. It's a good clothesline from Jey, and an elbow drop to follow, keeping Ilja on the floor. I think that's the best way you can beat Ilja. Straight back to his feet, though, the Mad Dragon. And we know his offense, and we're going to trade blows here. And who's going to come out on top of this? Ilja throws back. Jey misses. Ilja throws back again. Can Jey hit this one? No. And Ilja building up a real head of steam now. And clothesline from Dragunov, taking down main event Jey Uso. Jey's going to roll out to the ring, recuperate. Of course, from Perth, Australia, we sold out. Over 50,000 fans here live in Australia, and going for a powerbomb, but Jey reverses it. It's quite an evenly matched fight, this. I cannot call who will win this. I think Jey's heart and his durability will be a big factor, but I also think the technical aspect of Ilja Dragunov, and let's not take anything away from Ilja, he's also very resilient as well. Jey misses there. I believe he was going to set him up there. Maybe for the Uso splash. Reverse from Jey into the corner. Now Jey's feeling it. Headbutt. Takes him to the bottom. Stomps there. That's to the inner groin. Taking away the ability for Ilja to have a... or was it to the arm? That either way, targeting a limb is a good thing against Ilja, because it limits his grappling ability. Stomp to the abdomen. And an axe handle from behind. Ilja feeling it now. Jey Uso acknowledging this crowd. Here, brings Ilja back to his feet. Can he leave with Intercontinental Championship gold? And he's going to take him to the top rope. Nothing ever that happens from the top rope is ever good for the person who's sitting on it. Jey going to go for the superplex. Ilja fights out and pushes Jey to the ground. That was probably the smart decision from the Mad Dragon. Jey's going to fight back. Super kick. Uppercut. Jey fighting with all his heart. Would love to be a multiple-time champion in this universe mode. Of course, nobody wants to lose it. 2 count there. Nobody wants to lose a championship, but it's inevitable that you can't hold on to it forever. So being a multiple-time champion would be a dream for Jey Uso. A top guy on Monday Night Raw here in universe mode will want to prove himself with WrestleMania coming soon. Will he walk in as the Intercontinental Champion? Well, I don't know what on earth he's thinking here. That was like a Samoan drop, but not quite a Samoan drop. Jey is feeling it. He's going to the top rope. Are we going to see the Uso splash? Quite far away. Elbow drop. He's opted for an elbow drop. And now he is going to try finish it. No, he isn't. Brings him back to his feet. Punches. Can Ilja bring something back? Another super kick. It's super kick city here. And he's surely sensing the end. He's shouting to the crowd, Oos. And acknowledging the crowd. The crowd will appreciate Jey Uso just being here. So for him to acknowledge them, it's very gracious with main event Jey. Dragunov reverses. We know what this man can do. Jeez Louise. This powerbomb's a deadly one as well. And if he hits that finisher, it could be over. Going to go for the pinfall after the powerbomb. Kick out and not even a 1 count from Jey. This is what I mean about the resiliency of main event Jey Uso. Has so much Irish whip into the ropes. Slam. Can main event Jey leave with that Intercontinental Championship? He's going to bring Ilja back to his feet. Ilja's such an impressive reversal again from the Mad Dragon. What's he going for here? Nice move. Still don't know the name of that move, but I do know it, but I can't remember what it's called. What's Ilja going for? Oh no. The elbow. Could have knocked Jey Uso clean out. Is Jey going to have anything left? Probably not. Referee's down. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5 from main event. Jey still in this match. What a match this has been, folks, for the Intercontinental Championship, and that takes nothing away from SmackDown, the United States title match we had. We just saw Dragunov try to use his body as a weapon. We know he likes to do that, and he's just done it there. Could be about to put Jey Uso away. Surely not. Surely Jey's got something left in the tank, and he has. Jey not willing to give up his Intercontinental title dreams in this universe mode that easy. Ilja signifying to the crowd that he's going to snap him in half. Going to use his body as a weapon. Suicide dive. To the outside. And the match cannot be won here. Ilja enraged and now chop to the face of Jey Uso. And you're just seeing the technical ability of Ilja Dragunov in this match. That's what you're seeing, folks. I'm going to describe it as it is. That is what you're seeing. The technical ability of the Mad Dragon is amazing. He is, if not one of the best superstars on the, not just Raw, but on the entire planet. Going to throw Jey surely back into the ring. If this match does finish via count out, he will retain. And I've been drinking Iron Brew. And that's what I'm doing there. Now Ilja surely sensing the end. Jey's out. Not via count out. Please get up, Jey. What's the referee's count at? I believe it's 9. Can Jey get back in the ring? Does. And Jey going for that spit on the hand. Now Ilja's going to finish it. Jumps over. And again. And he does. He hits that bomb. The cannon bomb from Ilja to retain the Intercontinental title. And does put down Jey Uso. Jey's dreams may be crushed for tonight down in Perth, Australia. The Mad Dragon might have come out on top. But wow, what a match, folks. I'm sure we'll see Jey Uso come again, but let's not focus on Jey Uso's failed attempt, and let's focus on the effort from Ilja Dragunov. What a performance. Still your IC champ. Well, folks, they have told the manager, they've told Nick Aldis who their partners are. You've seen it on the match card. Drew McIntyre and Gunther, and Randy has chose his former legacy partner Cody Rhodes. Of course, Gunther and Cody will have both been wanting to win that Royal Rumble. Unfortunately, coming up a little bit short. They're here to, well, help the respective WrestleMania main event. Gunther, Cody, they'll be wanting to stake their claim and book a place on WrestleMania. Of course, I want to reiterate the most important thing about being on WrestleMania is not being in a title match. That is not the case. Cody Rhodes is the biggest, the quarterback of WWE, and he's not in the title picture. Well, as far as we know, according to the booking of the Royal Rumble, he's not, because this man won the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre. There will be a spot on WrestleMania for Cody, I'm sure, but it's just who against, what doing. It's always a good place to be on the WrestleMania card. I'm sure there'll be somebody who's jealous of Cody's position in the WWE. The Scottish Warrior will not be one of them here tonight, as he has WrestleMania booked, signed, sealed, and delivered. He'll be facing, well, we think Randy Orton. Of course, the WWE Championship, depending on what Nick Aldis chooses to do, could be defended before that. It's completely up in the air, but Drew, one thing is for sure, Drew will be that opponent. Welcome, the Viper. Randy Orton, of course, carrying the 2 titles here tonight. We're hearing that these titles will be on next week's shows, and then they are going to change. So there will still be the WWE Championship, but I'm hearing it's going to be the Winged Eagle belt that is going to be on SmackDown, and the old WCW World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. That's what I'm hearing. So we'll have to wait and see what the managers say here, but wrestling does have more than one royal family, and here it's the son of the son of a plumber, Cody, the American Nightmare Rhodes. Of course, Dustin Rhodes is on our AEW Universe mode. So if you want to see his big brother, 55, 56 years old now, still can go, then you can head over and watch AEW. He will be on there. But tonight, Cody is looking to impress and help his friend and his mentor, Randy Orton, gain a victory and gain momentum over the number one contender, Drew McIntyre, and of course Gunther, the ring general. A lot of dimensions and a lot of interesting interwoven stories within this tag team match. Of course, a lineage and over a decade of history between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, not always seen eye to eye. They were formerly a part of Legacy, and of course have faced each other. Legacy eventually did betray Randy Orton. Gunther and Drew, there's not really much history there, but of course both men have very similar aspirations and will do anything to get there. Randy starting out the gates fast, and we've got Randy and Gunther starting this match, and knee drop from Orton. And of course at 44 years old, I believe he is now, Randy Orton, still not lost a step, still one of the best and most agile workers in the WWE. The problem with the Viper is he can strike at any time. We're going to see a preview of WrestleMania, clothesline from Orton, taking the Scottish Warrior down. And one thing about Randy Orton is for sure, is that nothing is for sure. He hits the RKO out of nowhere. And I think more so Cody and Gunther will be just happy they don't have to compete inside that hellacious structure that we're going to see up next. Monday Night Raw, of course, obtaining the men's chamber. SmackDown obtained the women's, which we saw earlier, which was won by Rhea Bloody Ripley on home turf, but it was very close. Jade Cargill nearly won that match, but Rhea submitting Jade Cargill and booking her definitive ticket. I just have to emphasise here, folks, just because you win the Elimination Chamber does not set you up for a one-on-one match or the Royal Rumble. The general managers will make decisions to make sure that the WrestleMania card that you guys see on the 5th and the 6th of April are the best cards that you can have. Of course, how we're going to do it, Monday Night Raw is going to get a night, and Friday Night SmackDown is going to get a night. So night 1 will be either Raw, will probably be Raw, and then night 2 will be SmackDown, which is exciting, folks. Each match will have 6 to 7 matches per brand. There's plenty of opportunities for people to get displayed. A lot of titles will be on the line, not every title. And Cody's in the ring. He's going to chase Gunther. Looks like there were a bit of beef in the Rumble, and he's going to go after Drew because Gunther's playing games, and both the Drew and Gunther have massive egos. So can they stay in tune as Cody gets thrown? Going to go for a pinfall here, Gunther. As I was saying, Cody and Gunther, a bit of beef in the Rumble. And now they're on opposite sides, and Cody's happy to be here in Perth, Australia. And I wonder what Nick Aldis has planned for Cody Rhodes and Gunther. I'm sure it will be interesting. Randy tags in the champ, Randy Orton, WWE champion, voted for by you guys. Might have to defend that title. Gunther with a nice slam there. Orton back to his feet, and Gunther clothesline. The ring general, not traditionally a tag team wrestler. So we'll have to see how he fares in this tag team match. Of course, him and Drew, two of the biggest heels on SmackDown. Randy. There is a little bit of chemistry between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, though. In that tag team, they had Legacy. So maybe that comes into play. Gunther's going to go for Randy again. A huge lariat there from Gunther. Going to work on the WWE champion as he looks to go to the high rent district. Not a traditional thing we see from Gunther, and Randy moves out of the way. Gunther misses, he can't reach, and that's smart from the Viper. And one thing, and this backbreaker has put people away, and that's one thing you can't take away, and he's going to that place. And when he goes to that place, you know you're in trouble, but Gunther going to interrupt that place. Going to go for the pinfall, the dropkick hit on Orton. The Viper kicks out. He has many nicknames, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer. Of course, infamous with that feud with who you guys voted for the Raw's World Heavyweight Champion, as Gunther going after Cody Rhodes, and this is to be expected. Why is Gunther going after Cody Rhodes when Randy Orton's in the ring? That's a As if Randy Orton isn't enough, and Gunther with a clothesline, beating up Legacy. And yes, so as I was saying, the World Heavyweight Champion, you guys must be fans of the Ruthless Aggression era. The greatest rival of Randy Orton's history, and Randy Orton's busted open here. John Cena, he will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles on the 8th of March at Saturday night's main event. Voted for by you guys, who will go into WrestleMania as the champion. Randy. Oh, what the hell's Gunther doing? Randy taunting, and that powerbomb could do it. Randy's in trouble, and Cody's there to break it up. And Randy caught napping, and Cody with that uppercut. We're going to go to work on Gunther. Notice how Drew isn't getting involved. And that's probably smart, that he owes nothing to Gunther. Of course, Gunther will have just been wanting a spot on the card, and now Randy Orton and Cody are... And he's going to wait for him to tag in Drew. Is he going to tag in Cody? He is. Now Drew McIntyre in trouble. Neck breaker to Cody. Have to say Drew and Gunther definitely dominating, and look at Drew going after Randy. WrestleMania preview. Cody breaks it up, and now Cody's going to fight back. The American Nightmare. I'm very excited to see where he goes leading up to WrestleMania. And not just WrestleMania, we talk about WrestleMania, but we've got another WrestleMania at the end of 2K25. We've got the entire year and the beginning of 2026 for this universe mode. Where will Cody go? Will he become world champion? Should Randy Orton still be the WWE champion at that time? That will be an interesting road to go down. But right now, Randy has to focus about Drew. Could Drew be the champion coming out of Mania? He'll certainly think so. He'll back himself. Nice shoulder tackle. It's been all McIntyre and Gunther. Randy and Cody have had moments, but these two men are working really well together. Tag into Gunther. And Cody with a forearm. Could we finally begin to see Cody get a bit of momentum? No, Gunther has him again. Lifts him up. And I have to say, it's been quite a dominant performance from Gunther and Drew. Pinfall. Cody kicks out. Not even a 2 count. Randy spending a lot of time in the ring. Cody not spending so much. Bulldog from Cody. And Gunther and Randy Orton busted up. I'm going to tag in the Viper. Not necessarily the worst person to have in your corner, the Viper. He is a former multiple-time tag team champion as parts of Evolution, the Arcade Bro, and of course, who could forget Rated RKO? Going to go for the pinfall here on Gunther. 1, 2, and Gunther kicks out at 2. Randy thought he had that match won there. And the one thing about Randy is you don't want to let him go to that place. You don't want to let him start hearing voices drop kick. Gunther sent to the outside. Could tag in Cody, but he's opting against it. He's telling Gunther to get back in the ring, the WWE champion. And an axe handle. Gunther avoids it. What the hell is Gunther doing? Fireman's carry. Gonna bounce Orton. Oh my goodness. Gunther into that LED strip on the barricade. That is not pretty, folks, by the way. That is not a place you want to be if you're Randy Orton. And reversed Irish whip back into the ring. Gunther probably could do with a tag. Orton with the punches on top. It's been mainly Gunther and Drew. Can we see a bit of a comeback from Cody and Randy? We know that he can strike the RKO out of nowhere. And I mean nowhere. Randy going to work. And what the hell is Orton thinking? Throws Gunther off. Maybe a tag to Cody will be smart here. Does get it. The American Nightmare in. And him and Gunther have really shown a bit of animosity towards each other. Suplex by Gunther. And plants Cody on his stomach. Legacy. I'm going to call him that. Just struggling to get any real momentum in this match. They're just struggling to get a foothold in this match. Drew back in the ring. Going to tag Randy in. Randy, of course, more aware. Went for the neck breaker, but Randy reverses it. And he's going to that place. That place is... And Drew avoids it. And Randy avoids it. It's back and forth here. Irish whip into the corner. Reversed by Drew, but Cody getting involved. Is it a good idea to get involved? Suplex, it looks like. Can't see because of Cody. And look at the strength of Drew. And my goodness me. I am so impressed with the challenger and Gunther in this match. This is the WWE champion that they're dismantling. Randy, surely now, goes for the RKO. Reversed by Drew. Slam. Power slam. He's going to tag in Gunther by the looks of it. Can Randy get to Cody? He can. Cody and Gunther are going to go at it. I thought that was the ending. Gunther's sensing the end. We've seen him hit the powerbomb on Randy. And now it's Randy's turn to save Cody. Gunther. And a kick out 1 from Cody. Cody's still fairly fresh. He's barely been in the ring. Gunther is signalling his Imperium, or his old faction Imperium. Now Cody's in trouble because he's just been hit with that powerbomb and he's pretty lifeless on the mat. Can we see the American Nightmare fight back? It's been all Drew and Gunther, and they're working together here. Oh my goodness. Cody hanging and an axe handle to the lower back of Cody Rhodes. Drew, and Cody's going to reverse. Faster to the punch than Drew. Can Cody get out of this? Can Cody get some momentum? Kick to the stomach. What the hell's Cody doing? Pedigree. Vintage Triple H. Now surely he signifies the end. He's going to tag in the Viper. No, he isn't. Thought he was going to tag in the Viper. Gets rid of Gunther. Maybe he tags in the Viper. Maybe he doesn't. Drew in trouble here. He's going to go for it. Crossroads. Gunther's back to the edge though. Can he get the pinfall? What the hell? Drew's just walking back to his feet like he's invincible. Irish whip. Cody reverses. Into the arm drag. Can he get to Orton? And he does get to Orton. The Viper. Is he going to start hearing voices? That was so close from Cody and... oh dear. Vintage Orton here. Yeah. DDT. Going to drop him on his head. And Drew going for a ride. He'll feel plenty of the Viper at WrestleMania potentially. Should he not be WWE champ. Now Orton's going to that place. He's really going to that place as he's lining up the RKO here. And what the hell is Cody doing? RKO connects. And Cody going to take Gunther out. And Cody with the uppercut too. And Drew kicks out somehow. And Randy cannot put the Scottish Warrior away. What a tag team match, folks, by the way. If this is anything to go by, WrestleMania is going to be an absolute banger. Cody now with the push-ups. And what the hell? Got too cocky and Drew is not having any of that. Sit-down powerbomb on the American Nightmare. Can Cody fight back? Scoop slam from Drew. This has been a great match, folks, by the way. What a showcase for SmackDown's main event scene. And Randy is sick of Drew, punches him, but now he's had enough. He's had enough of seeing his student get beat up. Now Randy's going to get in the ring. Punch to Drew. Gunther, again, not helping. I find that dynamic very interesting. You see Legacy helping each other, and Gunther and Drew don't want to help anyone. That could be their downfall. What's Randy thinking? Cody's fighting. Now Randy's on the outside. Cody's fighting with Gunther. And this is heating up, folks. And rolls him into the ring. Why is Cody rolling Gunther into the ring? He's got Drew McIntyre, who's the legal man, and misses. Gunther gets out. Don't want anything to do with it. And Cody's fuming. Drew with a clothesline to the back of the neck of Cody. The American Nightmare in trouble here. The American Nightmare in serious trouble. He's getting thrown around by the Scottish Warrior. Going to go for a pinfall. Can he beat Cody Rhodes here? 2 count, mate. We're at 1 count. Referee signals at 1 count. The American Nightmare now. Drew could be looking for a Claymore. Cody reverses. What the hell is he going for here? Punch. And surely now, Cody senses the end. Crossroads from Cody Rhodes. That's going to be it, folks. 1, 2, 3. What a match. And notice how Gunther didn't get involved during the pinfall. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but Cody putting away number 1 contender Drew. Now there's going to be fallout from this because Cody has just pinned the Royal Rumble winner. So I'd be very interested to see if he makes a point of that at any point in the Universe mode. Your winners, Randy, Cody. Whoa! We've already seen Satan's structure once on the SmackDown side of things as the women competed in the Elimination Chamber earlier. We've seen steel cages. What a treat this is for Perth, Australia, guys. What a treat this is. Now it's our main event of the evening. The winner of this match will guarantee themselves a World Championship opportunity at the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Should that be AJ Styles? Should it be John Cena, who is currently the champion? It doesn't matter, because whoever wins the Elimination Chamber will be going to WrestleMania. Penta, of course, he was in this Rumble for being the most impressive. The most impressive eliminations, or the most eliminations. Carmelo Hayes, who you see here, is in the Elimination Chamber because he was the most impressive performer. He, like, of course, came in early. He lasted quite a long time. He could be considered the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble. And I have to reiterate, folks, the attires can't be changed in Elimination Chamber. Just wanted to make that abundantly clear. I don't just use the default ones. And the second city saying, imagine if John Cena can defend at Saturday night's main event. Even if he doesn't, we have an option. If CM Punk can win the Elimination Chamber here tonight, it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of the big dogs in it. Roman Reigns. Of course, the first 4 entrants will go into the pod, but imagine the mouth-watering prospect of CM Punk versus John Cena, or CM Punk versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is a WrestleMania main event in itself, as Punk makes his way to the ring. But of course, one thing that's interesting is that Raw's main event will be the women's world title, of course currently held by Bianca Belair, the winner of the Royal Rumble, Julia. And I still have to reiterate that because people hold the championships now, does not mean that they'll hold them at WrestleMania. So Bianca might not necessarily be your World Heavyweight Champion or your Women's World Champion come Saturday night's main event and then closer to Mania. So maybe the dynamics of Julia's title opportunity will change. But this is like the Royal Rumble. Winning the Elimination Chamber guarantees you that shot. And here's a man who was the last man standing. Surprise to many, came second in the Rumble, Austin Theory, and that forced Adam Pearce's hand and made him put him in the Elimination Chamber. He didn't really have a choice. That was the criteria given to them by me. And their best performing, the Iron Man and the last man standing. A last woman standing, should I say. And here comes the original and the only tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Of course, does not have bloodline problems unless it's main event Jey Uso. Monday Night Raw is clear of the Anoa'i family, apart from Roman and Jey. Or the other SmackDown, the blue brand, is absolutely littered. And I shouldn't say littered. It's great to have them on SmackDown, but it's got so much talent from the Samoan dynasty. We've got the Bloodline, we've got Solo, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, Tongaloa. Of course, Jimmy Uso's over there. So much talent on Friday night SmackDown from the Anoa'i dynasty. Roman is on Raw with the big boys, the megastars, John Cena, AJ Styles, CM Punk, and he's going to test if he can be top of that mountain. A win at the Chamber here tonight will put him on top of the mountain once again. But he would have to go through AJ Styles or John Cena come Mania. Or maybe somebody else, you never know. You don't know what Adam Pearce is going to do. And AJ Styles is entered into the Chamber despite you guys voting him at Saturday night's main event. This isn't foreshadowing or this isn't ruining booking. This guarantees him an opportunity. And should he win the Chamber and win at Saturday night's main event, he will get to choose his opponent at WrestleMania. So he has a purpose. He could pick Akira Tozawa. It would not matter, but AJ Styles has probably got the biggest opportunity here. Because another option, if he loses at Saturday night's main event, he's guaranteed a rematch at WrestleMania. 2 bites at the cherry. And Roman and AJ actually going to start off, because the 3 Rumble chose people are all in the pods with CM Punk, who qualified by beating Kevin Owens, Roman beating Bronson, and I believe AJ beat Andrade. That's insane memory from me, by the way. And we're starting off with 2 of the favourites, in my opinion. AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. Roman, we've seen Rhea go through 5 other women. Roman, considered by many the biggest star and the most resilient and the best superstar on Monday Night Raw. So he's going to have to do the same as Rhea Ripley and go through 5 other people. Will history repeat itself, or will AJ or one of the men in the pods? And that's a beautiful reverse DDT using the springboard. AJ Styles might be 47 years of age, but he's still a lot in the tank. Kick out 1. Goes for the pinfall on Roman and countdown in the bottom right. Excuse me, I sound like a pig. Who's going to come in? It's going to be Mello. Of course, Mello, the Iron Man for Raw in the Royal Rumble. That's why he's here selected to compete in the Royal Rumble and going straight after Styles with the Hurricanrana into that submission. Maybe a bit preemptive to go for the pinfall, but you never know. And Roman going after Carmelo here. Irish whip to Styles. Reversed and brings him back, shoulder tackle. And Carmelo Hayes might be surprised at the caliber that he's in the ring with. You got Roman Reigns, who held the WWE Undisputed Championship for over 400 days. For over 4 years, sorry, not 400 days. Over 1,360 days. AJ Styles, who's a multiple-time WWE champion. Carmelo, who has only just won a match on the main roster. So it's quite a difference in ability and at least decoration. Countdown has finished, and who will enter the chamber next? Theory, A-Town, and he'll be wanting to prove himself. Of course, split now from Grayson Waller. Waller on SmackDown. We saw him earlier losing effort to Sheamus, but I'm sure he was glad to be out here in front of his home country. And Austin Theory's of Monday Night Raw. So both of them going to get opportunities. Personally, people like the superstars like Mello and Austin Theory. From a visual perspective, that's kind of what I see as a very strong Intercontinental division, but could be World Heavyweight Champion. Imagine Austin Theory beating John Cena again at WrestleMania, but this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. The good thing about this chamber is there's so many distinct possibilities. Could Mello go? Could Cena face Mello, who is very inexperienced? Could we see a Styles-Cena rematch? If Styles is obviously unsuccessful at Saturday night's main event. Could we see Punk versus Cena again? Could we see Penta versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship? Who knows? AJ reversed. And of course, Saturday night's main event, and Punk's in, by the way. That's a big introduction to the match. AJ Styles going for the calf crusher on Carmelo Hayes in the top left of your screen. Referee's checking. Don't think Mello will tap this early. And of course, as I was saying, WrestleMania does come to you live. Night 1 and 2. Night 1 will be Raw, I'll be thinking. That'll be the 5th of April. Night 2, 6th of April. But we have a Saturday night's main event. We're taking a pit stop on the 8th of March. That's Saturday the 8th of March. We'll run alongside Collision. But I think, I'm going to be honest, folks, I think I'm going to upload the Saturday night's... Sounds stupid, but on a Sunday. So I know that sounds a bit weird, but I think it's just so that I don't do a double upload. Because obviously AEW is very important to me as well. My channel is... This is how I balance it. So it's like 33% on WWE Universe mode, 33% on AEW Universe mode, then it's 33% on WWE/WWE 2K25 content. So I like doing the videos like the tier lists and like just guides and things like that. I have a lot of experience, so I enjoy doing the videos. And AJ Styles nearly pinned Roman there, so that's how the distribution is going to be. We've got Monday and Friday for WWE, Wednesday and Saturday locked in for AEW WWE. We're going to do like a best of series where we relive some of the old matches from WWE in 2K25. I'm going to wait for 2K25 for that, if that's okay, because I've seen some of those superstars that are in there, and I think we could do some really cool ones. So we're going to do a best of series where, say for example, we relive CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, but I've actually been inspired by the showcase. We could change the outcome and see how that match looks if if Cena was to retain at Money in the Bank, and nearly a pinfall on AJ Styles. Nobody eliminated yet. Other ideas I have for the channel, I want to add minor shows, but not like in stone. And spear reverse there by Roman on Styles. And look at Punk gone through the glass, went to spear Theory through it and missed. And Penta, Vera miedo. We're going to work on Carmelo. Other series ideas I have, I want to introduce minor shows. So NXT is not going to be like I know I've put it on the banner, but it's not going to be like a weekly show. It's going to be like once a month on a Tuesday. We're just going to do an NXT card, maybe like a takeover, just like fun matches. We might do a couple of episodes of NXT. It might be the case I do it every 2 weeks, and then we're going to have AEW Rampage. It's going to be like the same thing, but for AEW. So maybe we do it opposite weeks. Do you know what I mean? So maybe week 1, for example, we do Raw, the usual 4 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Then week 1 we do NXT on a Tuesday, and then no Rampage, and then week 2 we do Rampage on a Thursday, but nothing on Tuesday. Or like we can fill them gaps in, because I can't upload all the time. I do need to. These Universe Mode episodes take quite a lot of time to edit, and Carmelo with a beautiful move there, gonna go for the pinfall. So what I'm saying is, I want to create as well, like, content that's a little bit easier, where I just basically, I want to do like things like This Week in Wrestling. I want to do like slider videos for AI versus AI, even though I don't use that anymore. Just different techniques to make you guys and the content creators get a better idea of what you can do to make it more immersive. Austin Theory nearly went there. Just that kind of stuff. And tier lists, and just talking. I'm a pretty relaxed guy. I don't really hate anything in wrestling. I hate the fact that we don't know anything about Universe Mode in 2K25 at the point in recording this video, which is the 9th of February. Anyways, back to the match. Roman going to the corner. I'm glad I could get that chatting, because we've covered everything I wanted to cover and nobody's been eliminated. Punk went through the glass. That is not good. Penta taken down. CM Punk. The thing about Penta is he's such a tricky customer. He, of course, Rey Fenix is signed to Monday Night Raw. Calf crusher on Austin Theory here, and I think Theory could tap here. And Punk, GTS on Penta. Zero. Miedo. He could be about to exit. 1, 2, 3, and Penta's... Did he kick out? 2 count. The referee said 2 count, and that's the problem with not having the numbers on the screen, but visually it's just not very good, is it? And I thought he had him. And then, Styles nearly got pinned by Austin Theory. I just do not want Mello or Austin to pin anyone, because we'll never hear the end of it. Imagine Austin Theory pins AJ Styles, we'll never hear the end of it. But he's about to hit his finisher here, I believe, and on Styles, and does hit it. Could have AJ Styles eliminated here. 1, 2, kick out from Styles. And now Penta's about to... Oh dear. Punk's going for it again. Not on Penta, please. Oh my God. Through the glass. Careers get shortened in this match, and Roman's just hit a big move on Carmelo Hayes in the middle of the ring. Penta's done. Penta's out of it. And throwing Carmelo to the outside. AJ's fighting Theory. Who will be the first to be eliminated? The men's match has been quite intense. So much on the line, so much at stake. Nobody wants to lose. People get that sort of extra energy that they don't normally have. Roman breaking up a pin from Punk and Penta there, which is interesting. People gain the ability to have more energy so they can... Anaconda Vice, so they can kick out when they wouldn't normally. Anaconda Vice locked in on Penta. Will Penta tap? He's trying to make him tap. And this is cinched in after Penta's just gone through that glass pane of the chamber. Kick it. And someone's busted open, but you got the camera cut on CM Punk. And AJ, I think he just hit the Styles Clash on Mello. And 3 count. Mello's gone. Mello's gone. I believe he hit the Styles Clash. So Mello is the first out. He will not be going to Mania. And Austin Theory's going to join him. Spear by the big dog. And Penta with a Superman punch. 2, 3, and Theory's gone. So, I'll be honest, as a package pile driver on Styles as well. His Styles about to go as well. 1, 2, 3, they're dropping like flies. It's going to be Penta. Oh my goodness, GTS on the outside of the ring. What is going on? They're dropping like flies. 2, the kick out from Reigns. Now Penta's going to get his revenge. He's going to get his revenge on Punk for spearing him through that glass. So, going to WrestleMania, folks, there's so many eliminations and Penta into the cell. So many eliminations in quick succession. We lost 3 members in about 30 seconds. No, probably like 15 seconds lariat from Punk. And Penta, Punk, or Roman are going to WrestleMania. Who's it going to be? Cero Miedo. Whatever happens to Penta, what a performance, by the way. To get put through the glass and still be standing in itself is impressive. And Penta throwing... Look at Punk's tactic. Look at Punk's tactic. He threw Penta into Roman, who's got him in a submission now. And he's going to pass out, and now he's run away. He's run away like a little bitch. Punk's back in the ring. Penta and Roman going for it. Punk just going to wait. Penta, what the hell's Penta thinking? Who's it going to come down to? Now Penta lining up Punk. Irish whip. Reversed. We've seen this. That's normally followed up with a bulldog, but followed up with a clothesline this time. And Punk going to leave the ring again, which means Roman's going to focus on Penta. This is such smart tactics from the second 16. He's signifying go to sleep. And Penta's in trouble here because Roman's raking the shoulder. Will he tap? He doesn't tap. But look at this roll-up pin on Roman. This is the way to get rid of him. 1, 2, 3, and Punk sleazes his way and eliminates the big dog roll-up pin. It was all tactical. And now he's going to hit the GTS. Penta can barely stand. Punk's going to Mania. Punk's going to Mania. GTS2. Punk wins the chamber. Punk is going to WrestleMania. Wow. And the way he did it was the way that CM Punk would do it. Punk booked his World Heavyweight Championship slot. Now it's all about finding out who that's against, folks. But if you did enjoy the Elimination Chamber, make sure you like the video and subscribe for all the episodes. We're on Raw tomorrow.